It's the Caitlin
Oh, oofda. If you actually get the keys, I think Time Vault's better than a Mox. I almost feel like I'm supposed to take Time Vault just because, we're not going to have it, right? We're not going to have it anymore in a week from now. I'm supposed to get all my vaulting out of the way. You won't see Vault again for years. Yeah, I don't know. This cube's been pretty popular. I think there's a good chance they bring it back before it's like several years. But when they do that, I don't have to draft Vault as much. Go for the Dream. Oh, that'd be the Mox for me. I'm kind of sick of this card already. Well, we got an E-Tutor. That's very helpful in your Time Vault deck. The cube does support Vault very heavily. Perhaps too heavily. A little Wishclaw Talisman action. Just keep stacking tutors, huh? Pestermite is not amazing with Time Vault. A Time Walk that only works like, what, 20% of the time or whatever, and is a 3-mana 2/1 flyer, the other 80%. Think about this Parallax Wave. Back up for the E-Tutor Grab. I think we probably actually want the Watery Grave. Well, I mean, Courtyard is like already in my colors, but Courtyard has a good chance of wheeling. Alright, I'll take the name Parallax Wave. Think about Thopter Foundry. If they like answer my Time Vault, then Thopter Foundry could be a fine backup plan. I think I like the Oust. That really efficient removal. Disruption anyway. I'm gonna grab the Talisman out of this pack. I've had Blightsteel be really good in my Time Vault decks, because then, like, you really want Tinker, right, in your Time Vault deck. But currently we don't have the Tinker. Well, Kiara is one of those Time Vault combos. Worth grabbing, I suppose. Containment Priest plays well with Parallax Wave, but we're not primarily a Parallax Wave deck. I think I like Daze. Format's a little dirtly for Teferi. It does send like kind of a bad signal passing it here, but I kind of don't care. Woo! Oh, a little reprieve action, huh? Too bad Giver can't give Time Vault protection, huh? Nice. Yeah, I thought the Courtyard had a good chance of wheeling. Nah, 2-color card versus 1-color Citrine. So you pass the gold card. If that moves somebody into blue-white, then you're not going to see your fixing, right? Or if someone gets a Daze, you're less likely to take your Tundras and stuff in the later packs. This is a hell of a pack. Yeah, this is one of those ones that I'd like to just take the pack and go home, huh? Polluted Delta, Force of Will, Tezzeret, One Ring, Narset, Swords to Plowshares. The Tez is going to wheel for us. I really want this Force of Will, but maybe the One Ring's better. Little fog plus a lot of card draw. I'm going to take the Force of Will. I'm going to grab the Gadgeteer here, I think. I mean, Crocus is good. Maybe I could just grab the Crocus. Aiming to wheel the Vindicate. I'm going to grab the Fabled Passage here, I think. Maybe Force Spike. Force Spike gets a lot better with the Force of Will. To pitch it when it's bad. Is Coma unplayable? In this fucking deck it is. An opponent reanimating Coma really quickly. Fucking died real fast. Hello, Tundra. So normally I'm huge on Gemstone Caverns. In this pack, We have a couple of options for padding our blue count for Force of Will. So I'm going to take the Jataxian Probe here. It might do some work letting us know if it's safe to combo, too. You want a quick TLDR on this cube? Yeah, Initiative and Time Vault. Kind of like Sarah as a way to rebuy Vault if it gets blown up, but I'm going to grab the Remand. Just keep stacking blue cards for the Force. It's not too slow in the cube, Mikujin. But the Parallax Wave is not what our deck is based around. So we're not building towards Parallax Wave, right? We're building towards Time Vault. If you, like, just treat Parallax Wave as a general good card in the deck and ignored it otherwise, you'll be on my level. Some quality removal. Barragoyf basically just being a Baneslayer Angel here. You gotta win somehow, huh? Oh, I need more water. Usually our Hellman. Looking at the Lorien revealed. Yeah, I think I dig that. Oh, there's an Arid Mesa. Yeah, maybe Arid Mesa's better. No, Lorien's better, right? Lorien's better with the Force of Will in here. They're both great, though. Lorien more likely to wheel. We're going to draft it anyway. If we had taken the Thopter Foundry, that gamble would have paid off. I think I'm just going to grab the Dark Slick. Time Twister is a way to shuffle the Time Vault back in if it does get blown up. Or it could be a Hail Mary way to find the combo if we're getting beaten down. I don't hate the Nethergoyf. Kind of dig Lingering Souls. I think it has a really good chance of wheeling, though. Really hoping for some keys for the Time Vault, Tom. Like, we have Tez and we have Kiora, and that's enough, but it's not exciting, right? Neither Tez nor Kiora can be tutored for with Enlightened Tutor. What was I going to do here? Yeah, right. Looking at Vista and Preordain. Currently, we need like 3 more playables. They're both pretty good, huh? Let's grab that Vista. Now I wish I'd grabbed that Time Twister, huh? Look at this late Shielded. Yeah, I think I'm going to draft it, even though it's double black. I think that's all right. Yeah, it would have been nice to have a backup combo. Beseech is a way to tutor for either Time Vault or Kriora. I kind of like the Sweeper on Dam. I kind of like the Mind Twist. Eagles is good here. Find that Tundra or the Meticulous Archive. Been a creature for the Goyfs, hum. Hey, there's Echo, though. Echo works with Shieldred. That's another blue card. I'd love that Godless Shrine, of course, but we're going to do this. The blue count's just fine. Tidebinder is just a value card, yeah. Oh, very cool, Mark. Shocked to not see a single key. It happens very often when I get a Time Vault. And then sometimes I get both keys. The staff's kind of cool with the Lingering Souls, huh? Don't need that. I think I'm going to cut Reprieve. My board in Fugue. Hey, the last pick Godless Shrine. Don't hate that. Don't hate that. Yeah, an artifact player might want them for Grim Monolith or something weird. They also might, other people might take them on spec in case they see Time Vault, and they might simply just not get opened, right? Only 2/3 of the cube gets opened every time. I'm going to run and grab some water real quick. I need some of that. I'll be back in a minute. 7 extra turns. Well, the 7 extra turns will set us up for Tez, right? Which is all the extra turns. All right, Lorien revealed. Yeah, I like Staff Lingering Souls. Oh, it's got Spellbomb. We didn't end up with a real good reason to run it. I guess it's an artifact going to the graveyard for our Goyfs. I don't think that matters that much. Memory Jar is really good with Shieldred. Maybe that's not enough. Maybe we're like fine with just Echo. The Parallax Wave could be a sideboard card. Just board it in against everybody with creatures. Maybe Talisman of Progress. Hey, Sir Drake San Diego thinks the sub thinks of 92 months. Yeah, it's got this Talisman. It does help the mana a little bit. So many black sources does this deck need? Like 8 minimum, and that'd be on the light side. Lorien revealed does not get a black source. If those eagles had wheeled, huh? That'd been pretty good. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7's not enough. We need another sorcerer too. And then blue would actually be fine with 8. It would be perfect. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, perfect. And then white also needs 8. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many black sources did I say this was? It's 8 now. So it's going to be 9, 8, 8. And we got to decide what the 9 is going to be. I think having 9 on white makes sense. Oust and E-Tutor, early game cards. Council's Judgment, P-Wave, both take doubles. Dam is also a double white card. Like, ideally more of a double white card than a double black card. Which makes the only double black card Shieldred. And blue is single blue until we get up to Tez and Echo. And hardcast Force of Will. Yeah, I like this. Ooh, I get an extra land drop. I counted 8 black, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Yeah, let's put one more island. Be 9, 9, 8. Which is kind of what I envisioned when I was drafting. I'm going to hold on to this Lorien Revealed and potentially pitch to Force of Will. Yeah, I haven't loved Tez. This deck kind of needs it because we need, you know, a way to actually win with Time Vault. But it's very slow. It's very slow and clunky. I haven't had much luck just playing it and tutoring for the Time Vault. Hate drafting makes no sense in cross-pod leagues, Jazz 1. It is not that crazy to see neither key. We're likely to see them, but that doesn't mean you're, like, guaranteed, right? Magic players never do things that don't make sense. Most players do not hate draft in league play, Sarge. Especially if they're still drafting at this point, right? That is a safe thing to say. That is not the same thing as saying no fucking drafters ever hate draft. That's not what I said, right? Just not a major consideration. Give that a little remand. Ooh. That one matches up well against their creatures, at least. Oh, but then they're just going to replay the bat. Just replay the bat and take my souls. I mean, if you don't remand, they just fucking rag advantage your souls. At least that's the way they'll be under a bat, I guess. P-Wave showing up to give me a much-needed respite from these Ragavan beats. I think I'm gonna let the bat stay in play. Oh, well, I was gonna fracture identity the bat, but now that I see their hand, I guess I will not do that. Ooh. Does make sense with their plays, but I thought they might have like some removal or something. I'll just remove the bat here. Opponent flooding the bejeebus out over there. Yeah, that's fine, right? Yeah, the Urtai could stifle that trigger, but I don't want to do that. I want my Bearwife. It's better than the cards they're getting back. Solid chance they scoop to this bat trigger, right? Maybe I should fracture their Chandra. Nah, let's just clear it. We could flashback Lingering Souls here, but we have so many like sweet hardcast stuff, things. I think we're okay. Just pass. Oh, shoot, what up? Hey, to next 42. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 88 months. Nice old control game. I like how that probe gave me a little bit more information. I was about to slam Fracture down their bat, give my Lingering Souls back, and get a card out of their hand. Worst case scenario, make them use a removal spell on their bat, but then the probed and saw too late. It's like, okay, well, fuck that. Fuck that line. We can do better. And we did. I guess I'm just playing Archive. Getting my Surveil on. Ooh. I think I dig binning it. We're dashing. That's very annoying. Kind of hate this. We're seeing Spirit Guiding. Well, this is the fucking worst, huh? Just stoning myself, basically. Hey, Treskies, thanks for 94 months there. Tar and feather me, daddy. Oh, no. Oh, my. Yeah, I thought about just letting it connect, and then we would have had Lingering Souls in a couple turns. Can leave that on time for the Ragavan to hit, I guess. The Tez getting exiled is a huge bummer. So with the Tez gone, the most that Time Vault can do is 7 turns with Kiora, which I would hope would be good enough, right? On our next turn, I think we're going to be just running out Lingering Souls. Just the one, Torborg. Just this one. Sure. Is Time Vault the pack one, pick one over basically any power, i.e. Mox? I think it's kind of a dealer's choice. So I took Time Vault over a Mox in this cube, in this draft. But that's not like me necessarily saying, like, this is the pick to do if you want a 3-0 every time, right? It's the, okay, this cube has Time Vault, most cubes don't. So I'm doing the thing that's unique about this cube, right? Well, vomit. How much damage can they get in? I guess we'll see. They have 10 menace. Oh, they found a dragon. Sure. Damn. Close, huh? Because next turn, Kiora would have done the thing, but they just have lethal here. Jump the gold span, take 13. All right, game 3 on the play. 7 extra turns would have been pretty lit. I think 7 extra turns would have been good enough, especially with their initiative, right? Load up your tokens, all that. All going back to that daze, huh? That daze on the drum. No blue mana here, but I think the rest of the hand's pretty good. I disagree, Torborg. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. I specifically think Time Vault is unexciting. Anticlimactic to win with or lose to. Last game there was some actual tension because they were hitting my mana base. Oh, I can see that for sure. A little reanimate action, sure. I just want to play this Barrogoyf. That's what I want to do. Probably just taking too much damage. If we land here, we're in a pretty good spot, I think. Seeding Song. Is this into Dragon? Sure. Wasn't planning on trading here, actually, but I think I kind of got to now. Go to 12. The reason I did this instead of like Parallax Wave or Shieldred is I think it just sets us up pretty well if they play the initiative. And they can't Ragavan Dash me, and just reasonable, I think. The Woodlands is a good thing to keep a track of here. They do have Oliphant in the graveyard, right? And 3 card types. 5 mana, Bloodbraid Challenger. Hopefully this cascades past their dragon. It did, and they found Bowmaster. Bowmaster's pretty good. Pretty fucking annoying. I think what we're gonna do is chump this Challenger. Get our wave down, hum. I almost wonder if Shieldred's just better. I think I like the idea of playing the Shieldred with a Caracas up to protect it, though. Does the Goyf want to serve? I don't hate the chump, but like, if I'd wanted to remove the token, I would have, right? Removing the token means one less parallax wave turn. Sure. Now what? I just uptick here. If I'm them with the grist. I think down taking gives me too many options. Land? Yeah, let's do that. Hit the grist down a bit. Currently only one green source for the woodlands here. That is annoying. Yeah, maybe that was bad. Like, if I exile this Baragoi, if they just fucking get it back next turn. Kind of a real pain in the dick. Yeah, I shouldn't have drawn there. I did get my blue source a turn earlier. Could end up mattering. Paradox? What are you talking about, Dragonheart? Are you talking about Parallax Wave? Literally won me my first game. Yeah, Parallax. Yeah, you're fine. And it bought me, like, what? 3 or 4 turns of a 4-3 beating me down. 4-3 that's, like, kind of hard to remove, too. Oh, they got something. Oh, they're gonna try and, fiery. They're gonna try and kill my things. I'm feeling kind of dizzy. Maybe I need more water. I'll go get some while my opponent's thinking here. I did see that Flash 15. I got pinged in the stream Discord that Mastodon and Coheed are going on tour together with Periphery as well. Pretty fucking sick. All bands I love seeing live. Mastodon also just put out a collaboration with Lamb of God. Pretty sweet. Oops, not that one. Yeah, the closest they're coming to me is Green Bay, which I guess is only a 2-hour drive. Haven't gone to Green Bay for a show yet, but seriously considering it. I don't think it was a complaint, Casso. They were just saying it looked odd because I had a Force of Will in my hand with all black-white cards, right? Hey, they found their other green source. God damn it. This fucking bat off the top. Unreasonable in my opinion. Yeah, we would have had him just by replaying the Shieldred. Although they have to chump, right? Yeah, I think we still got him. Because the spirit tokens just serve their face. That just gives me the win. Just gotta somehow avoid attacking with Nethergoyf. I think I can manage. Good luck in your next rounds. Some real close stuff there. Some interesting games. Oh, no worries. No worries on the tank and all that. It is hard to think about Force Will when your opponent's got a pile of black and white permanents. Ooh, hello. Yeah, that opener last game didn't have any blue mana, but I mean the whole game was black and white cards, so I was like, well, by the time I get blue cards, I'll probably have some islands. Well, they were pretty good cards too. Put in just milled an unmarked grave, so they're doing some reanimator nonsense over there. This again. Yeah, I think I want to cycle this just to hit my land drops. The force is interesting. I don't think I'm going to force a bat. That doesn't sound good to me. That marching band style snare is so distinctive, huh? I think I'm gonna brain surge here, then go Ledger Shredder, Bat, get their loot in, get the attracts in the bin. I don't think the Barrowgoyf should mill. Good way to lose your Time Vault, I guess. And we don't have very many creature hits. So I'm just gonna serve for 3. I think that's fine. Slam Shielded. Yeah, that's a good card to respond to. We might see an upkeep lane cycle with the Troll to shuffle away from the Rain Surge. At which point we wouldn't really know what their hand looked like. Hell yeah, Siren 1. Yeah, a lot of people, I think, agree that the most important part about Magic is the Gathering. Controversially, I think it's the Magic. Those sweet, sweet spells. Tap it into the earth for mana, seizing it for your own power. Oh, yeah. There's the upkeep Troll cycle. You got it. Shred them ledgers. Ooh, another Shieldred ping. That's doing work. God, Shieldred's so fucking nuts. Well, we're waiting. Drops them to 5. Yeah. Shieldred's so fucked up. It's crazy that a card with, like, no comes into play value is just, like, still this good. And it's even better in Vintage Cube, where there's decks that just don't play much removal at all. Even better in Vintage Cube than in other formats. I kind of dig this Dread Fugue. I think I want that against what my opponent's up to. Potentially one Aether Spellbomb. And then I'm just going to cut... I don't know, what sucks? Lingering Souls? I guess Lingering Souls and Staff are kind of a thing. Oh, let's cut Nethergoyf here. I like Nethergoyf a lot better if the opponent's got some ground pounders. And that's not really what my opponent's doing, huh? Shieldred's just good Siege Rhino. Yeah, right? Like if Siege Rhino was playable in In Modern Magic the Gathering, it would just look like shielded. Yeah, right, missing bones. Yeah, I thought the game was going to come down to me blocking your Baraggoyf and bouncing with Caracas to like fog life gain. Didn't quite work out that way, but... Ooh, love that endgame. Ooh. This holding up hardcast days, totally reasonable here. It's like fine, right? Yeah, you got it, friend. Vindicate and it lands. We'll do this anyway. Well, yeah. How would you all rate this song's danceability on a score of 1 to 10? Kind of seems fine. Oh, this is higher than I expected. You rated it as a good time? That's a pretty good time. Expert level dancing only. Oh my. No beginners allowed. I want to draw a card, but I also just want to play this Baraggoyf. So I'm just going to do that. You were dancing while I was asking. Oh my. That's like the most trustworthy response, huh? That's what I was thinking, Quinny Pooh. I thought it was more of a jam than a dancer, even though it's like obviously designed to be danceable. Very relatable premise. Someone getting mad at everybody, getting angry at the club. Just want to have a good time. What are y'all doing? Necromancy. Probably fine, right? Yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah, Underworld Dreams is pretty fucked up. I kind of love that that card. Playing it in Chandelier and what. Is this putting enchantment in the bin? Oh, that's kind of nice, huh? Is this the last draft of the night? I was feeling kind of like dizzy and tired and stuff. I might just need more water. I think I might do another one, but I might not necessarily finish the next one. Do a little draft for future me, maybe. Usually I go till 10 or 11. Opponent's growing my goy for me. Cube's over tomorrow? That's not what the fucking league says. League ends in 5 days. They might have extended it. Pretty fucked up. With Days Force Will backup. Okay. Right, Bunny? I'm like in the exact same boat. when Time Vault got cut, I was like, they just need to put more instant speed interaction in the cube. And now that I'm playing with it, I'm like, so we can do without this. You know, this is in the wrong direction. You see what Kyora's in the deck now? Yeah, I am. It took me a little bit. When I first saw it in the cube, I was like, this seems a little underpowered for what we're going for. And then I was like, oh, okay. All right. Little finals here. It's possible this E2 is a little premature. But we'll pump up our Goyf a little bit by getting an instant in the graveyard. We get the Time Bolt in play. So that a Cura Rip is now pretty good. The monstrosity, sure. If you feel like Disco Knights, monstrosity is going to be milling themselves for the Baragwayf here. Pumping my Baragwayf. Don't need that. Damn. Yeah, the E-Tutor means we already have an instant in the graveyard, so that's just going to clear. There's milled Minskin Boom, which Caracas is quite good against. We have a very limited amount of time. We're going to fetch out a island here. That way if I rip Tez, I'll have a win. And if I don't rip Tez, then I can go Silent Clearing, crack it, looking for a Kiora. Try and convert Kiora. Let's see, their sign is 7 damage plus another 6. That's just lethal. Alright, fair enough. It's actually 1 over because they're getting a sorcery, right? A little mean, huh? A little mean to kill us just like that. This is a 2-shot, huh? Between the bear and the 4th. I guess we were going to fetch out the island, so we don't know what we would have drawn. Fetch before dying to see what we were going to draw. Oh, that's valid. Yeah, possibly E-Tutor was bad, It made sense to me at the time, but it certainly didn't pay off. I was supposed to go get Parallax Wave. Ooh. So this ain't slow as shit, but we do have a tutor, and we do have excellent mana, and we do have like about a bunch of value, right? A bunch of card draw here between the staff and the lingering. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, we see why they're in the finals. Jesus Christ. Nice murdery style deck over there. I kind of want to play out this Wishclaw Talisman. I think if I had a key in the deck, I'd play the Talisman, because then sometimes you can like tutor up the efficient win. But as is, it seems more likely that I'll need to like play Lingering Souls type stuff to stay alive, and might as well let the staff draw some cards in the meanwhile. Really need that Caracas, Oh, what's up, Force of Will? How you doing? Could play Baragwayf to trade off with Boo. Could do that. Could draw a card with Staff and just try and hit. Just try and hit Caracas. Hey, Commando's Echo. Thanks for the 94 months. Appreciate you. If I'm the opponent, I don't hate sacking the Boo here just to draw 4, kill a Bearwolf that way. But if they do uptick, a lot tramples over. They get 4 trample damage. Oh, fun, Flectible. Yeah, they stopped by my school when I was in like middle school or something. It's an interesting Tarfire. Oh, they're trying to protect the Minskin Boo because it just down-ticked. Is this fine? They did just draw 4. Kind of hate this. The odds of them not having something else awesome this turn, right? Oh yeah, they're just getting Eternal Witness back, sure. Fair enough. But, I mean, you don't force a will there, and then they're just leveling up Hex Drinker. Getting in damage that way. Yeah, I'm wondering if Lingering Souls does anything here, right? So I play the Lingering Souls. The Minsk makes a 4/4 attacking. The Hex Drinker goes up to 4/8. Gives you something to block Eternal Witness, I guess. But if I play out the Wishclaw Talisman, I don't think there's any draws where that helps, right? Oh, the Netherglyph can block. Yeah, okay. Oh, really, you dude? I never would have even guessed that this was not theirs. It oozes young blood. Looks like a big 4th, huh? Athari. So close, huh? So close, but yet so far. 1 mana? Oh, more than 1 mana. Because the Wishclaw takes a mana to activate. So it'd be 1 mana for the Wishclaw, 2 to play the Time Vault, then you're 2 mana short. GG's, though. Opponent had a lot of nice fast mana, did a good job of not giving me much time to play my things. Good example of Moxen maybe being more important, huh? You like the opponent's deck a lot? Yeah, of course. That's the other like main way to draft in this cube, I think, is just like draft every bit of fast mana you see.